talk too much. Your words cut deep. Deeper than any blade.
Don't tell me you're still hung up on that robot.
Of course not. He's my enemy.
My big, fun, adorable enemy. Please, Jinx, your earnest emotions are making everyone uncomfortable. But I like him so much, and I'll never see him again. That's not true. You can see him again. Really? When we're trying to kill the Titan. When we're trying to kill the Titan. When we're trying to kill the Titan.
Aww, look at Jinx. She can't see her man and he's on the opposite side. Well, it's gonna be okay, Jinx. We also miss seeing our big, black, tall, handsome, goofy, half human, half machine, heroic, hardworking, successful entrepreneur, world-class man, Cyborg. Bro, why is that shit so funny? Hi, hello. It's been a little second since we last spoken to each other. Hope y'all enjoyed your Halloween, cause like I said, I didn't. But yeah, hope that went well, and I'm glad to see y'all back. But as of recently, there has been a plague that has been terrorizing men and women's relationship for the longest, and I don't recall anyone doing a deep analysis on what this plague is called. It's a very known plague too. So if you know then, don't act like you ain't part of the problem. And this plague is called opposite gender friendship. When in a relationship plague. Now both girls and boys do this, but as a nigga, I've been lifelessly scrolling through TikTok and social media, coming to find out that this problem has gotten even worse. So today, we'll be talking about the boys. The girl-boy best friends. Now my hypothesis for why this epidemic has risen the way it has is because of these three key factors. 1. Girls no longer give a fuck, so they like to post themselves online, virtually making themselves more available. 2. Boys my age are a little female dehydrated, or just hornier than usual. And 3. It's because it's cuffing season. That's what my friend likes to call it. More on that later in the future. Now, being at this big age that I am, Lacombe 17, my experiences with the girls have been somewhat okay. For a long part of my life, girls weren't really a part of my mind until my teenage years, where I made me a great friend from Arizona who I became pretty close with over time. Now, she had a boyfriend at the time. I think she had like 2. And guess who I was during that situation? Correct. I was the boy best friend. Chilka. Now, I'm not going to dive too much into the past, but let's just say the messages were a little some if you know what I mean. Now, all of this was after the fact she just got done with a relationship, and for some reason, my young ass thought, oh, she just got done with a relationship. Why not shoot my shot? And guess how that went? Yeah. But now that I'm older and more experienced with how niggas act with girls and shit, I can confidently say that I do not want my girl or boo-tang to have any male friends. As long as I know him, of course. Cause of how I was in the past, I know motherfuckers my age and even younger are probably waiting for their turn, talking that yes man shit into their friend's ear cause she doesn't know how to convey her relationship problems to her partner instead of an outsider as if they are part of the relationship. Constantly telling her that she deserves better when in reality, it can be both partners' faults. And in the icing on the cake, this motherfucker waiting on his turn. Now, I'm not insecure. I'm not overprotective. I would totally allow her to have a boy best friend. Now, do we boyfriends or married husbands get to say and if she gets to have these friends or not? To keep it a being with you, it's really 50-50 in my opinion. Me personally, I don't really mind it, but I know how these dudes get. Hell, she even told me she had went to work once and her coworkers thought she was dating this one dude she was working with, and when she told me that shit, I couldn't do nothing but shake my head and pray that she stay loyal to me through thick and thin, with no ring or with a diamond ring. May she forever stay faithful to me. But yes, another problem is that girls sometimes just don't want to come off as mean. For example, my friend gal who works with my homeboy at this establishment, she's one of the nicest people I have ever met in my life, and I mean that shit. Like, I don't even think she can possibly say no to someone, and it's really heartbreaking because how the fuck can someone like this exist? And being too kind can make one appear to be too open, which can allow the serpent to slip in and infiltrate into your relationship circle, and boom! Now you having that talk with your girl that you aren't doing enough and you telling her she ain't doing enough, all cause some her boy best friend brought up. To be completely honest, all of this is really just a headache. So I say fuck it. You have a choice. Either you can hate your girl for allowing this outcome to befall on both of y'all, or you can hate the motherfucker who is constantly wishing on y'all downfall to get into her life. And one last thing that I've realized is that some of these motherfuckers will try to come off as a really innocent and nice person, when in reality, all they want to do is crack your sweets. So if I was given an option, I'm choosing the nigga. But at the end of the day, you can't really do nothing about it but just pray and have faith in each other, and that whatever happens, you do not, and I mean do not, share your relationship situation to anyone. Outside advice can sound nice, but it will show that you are too incompetent to think on your own and fight for yourself and your partner. Because when that motherfucker tells you the truth of the reality of your situation, he's already won. But keep in mind that all these niggas ain't out to get your girl, and that some of them just aren't that evil. So yes, you can sleep well at night, knowing that her guy best friend has her and your best interest at heart.
I give you all my love, yeah. I give you all my love, yeah. I give you all of my love, you do that shit all the way. Why you always act brand new? Like, who is this hoe? Like, what is your name? I gotta change for you, nah, I cannot change for you. Late night, I'm in the store, yeah.